fun. So Cameo Kung Lao is one that we've shown in gameplay trailers, but he wasn't in the stress test and all that, so we haven't really got a full look at his moves. So let's go through them.
For sure.
One of the cool things about Cameo is it's an opportunity to have like these classic versions of characters. And Cameo Kung Lao is based on Mortal Kombat 2 Kung Lao.
It allows them to also, they look like the classic characters and they have kind of classic moves
Exactly.
too, which is awesome.
Like the spin.
And like the effects look just like they did
Exactly.
back then,
Like
which
the
is
little
so cool.
silver outline, yeah. So this is your classic combo starter. Maybe you're playing a character who doesn't have great pop-ups. Kung Lao can help you out. Or like Derek said, you could also double down. Maybe combos is your thing and you can do even more.
Oh yeah.
So he also has Low Hat, which is a pretty quick projectile and you can actually combo out of it. And then lastly, he has his teleport.
Let's go.
And this is a great example that cameo moves are not just like combos or like offensive moves. Some can be mobility tools,
Right.
buffs, debuffs, weird stuff like that. Like it can be pretty creative.
Yeah, across all the cameos that will be coming out, you're going to see a lot of different like things you would not necessarily expect for them to do. And
Exactly.
But again, like we've talked about, it allows you to really, like, the biggest thing for us, the line is, player expression.
Exactly.
And this is going to let the player really choose what they do with their character.
Yep.
And the same character can be with a number of different cameos. It's just, there's so many iterations. It'll be awesome.
It's also really cool because it's allowed us this opportunity to bring back characters that you haven't seen in over a decade in some cases, which is really awesome.
There are definitely ones like that coming, that's for sure. But yeah, no, and of course, Kung Lao will have a classic throwback fatality, but I don't think we're going to show it
Not today.
Not today. But I do also love the classic fatalities that also accompany the cameos. It's just another way for you to, finish a match. It's so cool.
They are pretty much across the board exactly what you'd want to see, and they have just never looked better. Like,
Yes.
I don't want to tease too much, but like
That-
Cameo Kung Lao, you can probably guess, and
Yeah.
it's just so good.
Yes, yeah, it looks great. And you'll see it soon. You'll see it soon enough.
Yep. So Cameo is just generally like a huge part of this game.
Yes. They are involved in your combo breaker, your fatal blow, your throws. They're just the cinematics, the intros, the victory screens, like they're integrated in the gameplay and aesthetically pretty much as much as possible.
Yeah.
Yep. And like we talked about, like the one thing we were always talking about is player expression. This is just another way to bring the one thing that we've seen it during the online stress test. One of the coolest things about our community is the creativity that they have.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
I've been in this building for a while, seeing stuff that I think is awesome. I mean, everybody does awesome stuff here, and all of a sudden I'll see somebody pick up something and see it on the online stress test and be like, "Oh, that's possible."
Yeah,
Okay.
I've still never seen that. That's the first time I'm
Right.
seeing it. Yeah, absolutely. And I always kind of look at the cameo system as like you've got your main fighter, and then the cameo is kind of your teammate. Like you're building almost like a loadout, sort of, right? And it's sort of like, how do I want to play my main character and complement him? What's my loadout going to be? My team loadout, and that's always how I've seen like the whole cameo system.
One of the ways I like to look at it is my favorite thing about it is it kind of allows you to, I guess you could say, break the rules of the game or the balance. Like there'll be certain moves that, well, this is an armored move, but it doesn't pop up for a combo. So you have armor, but you don't do a lot of damage. There's some situations with like Cameo Sonya where now you can combo off that. Like Sub-Zero's EX Slide. You can actually get combos off of it. Or there's certain moves that you're not supposed to be able to combo off of, but you can.
You can you can use the Sonya cameo to combo off an uppercut.
Exactly, which is like for 30 years, you normally can't combo off an uppercut. You just get your big hit, but with that square wave, you can. And it really feels like you're like...
Breaking the rules.
Yeah, just doing stuff that's forbidden. And it's the best feeling.
Real quick, just at the end of the stream today, I wanted to mention this before I forgot. We do... Derek and I like to play occasionally.
Yes.
I don't know if our fingers are quite ready yet.
Mine are. Yours are just old.
That's
Wow.
accurate. That is accurate.
Yeah.
We did have QA, Pete and Ryan and Matt, they all kind of put their heads together and put together a fight between our two featured characters today.
Tyler is scared.
I'm scared.
Tyler is scared.
But the fight is awesome. We can't wait for you to see that. You're going to see how they play in real life.
Way better than us. Way better than us. Like, you're not going to see that high level with us.
We've had 2 or 3 good matches in like 10 years.
Maybe, yes. I'll give us that.
So anyway, so that's that.
Cool.
That is cameos.
What are we on to next?
I think it's time to show off Scorpion.
I'm excited about it. I'm excited
okay.
about it.
All right. So Scorpion is back, and like most of the returning characters in MK1, our design team kind of looked at 30 years of history. Kind of like Liu Kang reshaped the world, you know, in his vision.
Right.
Our design team kind of looked at the past and was like, what are the core moves that you absolutely have to bring back?
Absolutely.
What are the moves that you want to kind of give a fresh coat of paint?
Yep.
And then what's the new stuff that we could do?
Always
So
got to
with-
keep it fresh.
Exactly.
That's
so with
right.
Scorpion, you start off, you have the spear, and you have the teleport.
Basics.
Straight 1992, you have to have it. They're back. Get over here. You get over there. But then, from Deadly Alliance, Hellfire's back.
Love it.
And
And
then,
that tracks, of course.
yes,
Yeah.
in this game, it is a low. It is not unblockable. But if
Right.
you EX it, it'll be the classic unblockable version that lights you on fire.
Okay, cool.
Then he has some new stuff, primarily using his rope and the hook at the end.
Right.
So
I'm not even going to try and say what it is.
I know, but I'm not going to try to
Yeah,
pronounce
it's too much
it.
pressure to get it right.
Fair.
He has this super long range sweep, anti-air. It's used in a bunch of strings, and he has special moves with it.
I call that the...
That's what it's called in the move list. And then one of the cool new moves is Air Spear, where he yanks them in the air.
Right.
And this goes perfectly well with what I wanted to talk about next, which is the air combos. Air combos are back. They haven't been in a game for
20 years?
2006.
Yeah, for
So it's
just going
super
on that.
fun.
It's going on 20, yeah. Oh, and I love that combo. It's like almost classic MK3 smoke.
Yes.
Right? The knee to the pop-up. Ooh-wee!
So air combos can be used to end combos, but they can also extend them. Like you'll see here. Do the 1-3 in the air, they bounce up, and you can continue.
See, if we were playing today, I'd be doing this too.
Oh, I know.
There's also some that end in throws, splats, all different kind of reactions.
Where is a swaggy combo? We got anything? Oh! I wouldn't have done that.
No,
That-
no.
And then you can also do cool stuff with your cameo. Like you were saying earlier, maybe you want to double down on your stuff you can do.
Yeah. Ooh, okay. Also, I think it's his 3-3-3 combo also reminds me of like a classic combo too.
Yes.
Yeah, like the another MK3 combo,
That's
right?
right.
Oh my gosh, I love it. Just those little nods and throwbacks. That's some of my favorite.
Air combat is one of my favorite things in this game as well. I've had so much
Absolutely.
fun just like
Yes.
trying to like rack my brain figuring out what to do in the air, and there's so many choices too.
Yeah, the number of combo routes in this game are like really extensive, and it's super fun. You can also, one of the coolest things of the cameos is coming with combos on the fly.
Yeah.
Like while you're actually playing and you're like, oh, I can convert into this, and then you do it, like stuff like that. It feels awesome.
One of my things that I also really like too is that, like, you know, in previous games, you kind of get, there's a lot of air movement, air pokes, jump attacks, and things like that. But now, like, if I just meet you in the air with a punch, we can extend that into a combo now, right? Which
Yes.
hadn't been done before, and it's so much fun to like get into those
That's
too.
interesting because you have your ground footsies, and now
Right.
maybe you have your air footsies.
Right. Like it's crazy. It's fun. I love it. I am so excited.
Well, I think we should take a look at Johnny Cage.
Oh, the cage. Well,
Do you wanna before we do that? You wanna do some? Oh
yeah. Oh yeah.
So
What?
while Stephanie's setting up Johnny Cage here,
Nice.
I want to talk quickly. While Stephanie was walking me through Johnny Cage, every single character I see in this game, I'm like, oh, I'm gonna do that character. Yeah, I'm gonna play that character.
You do that every game.
I know I
you
do.
do it every game,
But
and you
there's
suck
just-
with them all.
That's
Except for like one, maybe two.
wow.
Your Bane was good.
That was all right. Johnny's a different level though. Johnny, there's something to Johnny that I'm just super excited about. And you'll see it here in a moment. We're getting it all set up.
Yep.
So let's talk about Johnny Cage.
Goofy
So-
as always.
Yes. So one of the main things about Johnny Cage is he is a mix-up and pop-up combo starter machine.
Yep.
Like,
We're not showing it yet. Are we showing it?
Let's go. Let's
Okay, let's go to it. All right.
a ton of his new moves pop up for a combo.
And one thing that you'll notice quickly is he doesn't have like his traditional Johnny Cage energy, right? Like
That's right.
Like, you know, he could manipulate energy when he was doing his kicks, or he would throw the force balls and things like that, right? Like, he doesn't use this as a more of a grounded character, but still has those same attacks, right?
Right. In fact, he does not have the energy balls at all. In the new era, Liu Kang has reshaped the world, and Johnny Cage is strictly anti-zoning. He hates it. He can't stand it. But to
What a
make up for
world.
that,
No magic.
yeah, to make up for that, he has excellent rushdown and unique ways to get in.
Yeah.
So one of the new moves we like to show is this command dash. He quickly goes in, you can use it to cover space, and if you're close, he can actually go through the opponent.
He's that fast.
He can also do it twice.
Which helps you close in pressure, of course, too.
Exactly.
Now, is he vulnerable during that time?
He is.
Okay. Gotcha.
Another new thing he has, which I think is one of the neatest thing about him, is the hype meter.
I gotta
Okay.
hype it up!
This
So-
is it. This is the thing.
This is what sold you.
So in the corner you can see the little star.
Yeah.
As he does special moves and certain taunts, he'll start to build it up.
Right.
So what are the taunts? Well, if you hold L2 after doing some of his special moves, he will hold a pose and look really cool.
And notice the stars filling up.
Yes. Oh.
Yeah. I'll do some other stuff so you can see. So for
I love
example,
it.
he has his nut punch, but he can actually hold it and do a taunt
Right.
version. Then, once it's full, you're fully charged, and when you're ready,
It's time to wow out.
you activate it. So this gives you the ability to special cancel special moves into other special moves.
That's a lot of special and canceling. Oh, so you do double nut punch.
That's
was
right.
pretty cool. Yeah.
And can't you do like multiple kicks in a row and just be like, blah, blah,
That's
blah,
right.
blah, blah. Yeah. Now, if that's not the top of fun, I don't know what is.
This is what excited me the most. And also, like, I think we talked about it, some of the information got out during our event in Los Angeles, that you have, if you go down, 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 it's a taunt now. If you try a teabag, that will also give you hype meter.
So there's something else the hype meter does that's really neat. It allows him to get an EX move without the cost of a bar.
Right.
So for example, EX, rising uppercut, combos. So let me build it up. Once you're in hype,
Come on.
you can hold the button down and get a free version of it. So once per combo, a free EX move.
That's awesome.
So you can use this to do simple stuff, like you could do a shadow kick. They try to punish it, you special cancel in a nut punch, then special cancel into uppercut, and then for free, without using a bar, you can get an air combo, then bring in your cameo to extend it, maybe Jax's backbreaker, and then finish your combo. So big damage if you've got the hype thing up.
And it's just fun to do.
It's also
super
incredibly
cool.
fun to do, and it's super fun to hear the crowd.
We will see
so
some.
goofy.
We'll see some amazing versions of it in the fight at the end of the show
Yes.
Right.
Lastly, there's one more mechanic I wanted to show. Johnny Cage has a unique mechanic where he can actually break a throw, use one bar of meter to break your arm, and then disable your throws for limited time. So if you could neutral jump and do a throw, I'll show you.
Oh.
That was not a neutral throw.
today. What? There we go.
Oh, sorry, it was. I just mistimed it.
All good.
So there you go.
And
now,
I am pounding on the throw button,
And nothing happened.
and I cannot throw.
yeah.
That is so.
So it does
cool.
take a bar, but it's a pretty neat
There we go.
mechanic.
So a little bit of time.
Yeah. That's awesome.
That's what I love. I love the little bits of new
Yes.
energy coming into the game. It's super fun to see.
You always got to keep them fresh.
That mechanic is just super neat. Like, because I love throwing,
Yes.
and
Yes.
my throw punishers are broken.
Yeah.
So
Well,
that's
I mean,
awesome.
You don't really throw a
Yeah, well.
Okay. All right. What else do we have? We're good. All right.
So that is.